Hikaru. Your phone. Hikaru.
Answer it for me, will you?
Oh, wait. Don't you recognize that ringtone?
You gotta be kidding me. We're only 3 days into summer vacation. Why can't he let us sleep in?
He's probably been up since dawn.
Yeah, what?
She's gone! My beloved daughter has vanished off the face of the earth! She must have been kidnapped by a band of gypsies! I just know it! Contact the police! We have to request an emergency deployment of the SDF!
Wait, slow down. You're not making any sense. Now what? What do you mean Haruhi's gone?
Huh? So Haru-chan is really missing?
And her family is bankrupt?
This is the only explanation! I've been trying to get through to her home phone and her father's work for the past several days and no one will answer! They've been evicted and forced into indentured servitude! We have to rescue them!
Haru-chan!
Boss, please, not so loud. Have you tried calling her cell phone yet?
Cell phone? Why on earth would she have a cell phone?
Of course, she was issued one by a secret underground network of commoners known as the Plebeian Exchange.
Not to interrupt your delusion, but Haruhi is currently in Karuizawa.
Haruhi was turned out of her home, kidnapped by gypsies, and forced into servitude? In Karuizawa?
Moron.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Hi, good morning. Who would have thought working at a bed and breakfast could be the ideal way to spend my summer? The refreshing battle in Karuizawa.
So she's gone off and left us, huh?
Looks like it.
Good morning, Masters.
Good morning.
Your breakfast is waiting for you downstairs.
All right, we'll be down in a minute.
Very good, sirs.
It's just no fun without her. What are we going to do now?
At first I was a little apprehensive about not telling the guys my plans for the summer. But it isn't like they really have the free time to keep tabs on me anyway, right? This place is so tranquil. Fresh air, quaint setting, the perfect Highland getaway for a girl to catch up on her studies. It's gonna be great.
Haruhi! Despair not! Daddy's come to save you!
And by great, evidently I mean a nightmare.
Oh my! What dashing young men you are! These hunks must belong to Haruhi!
Another fluttering tranny?
Why don't you call me Misuzu?
He's an old friend of Ronka's. They used to work together at the same shop years ago.
Well, naturally, you would know.
Kill me.
I went into business for myself 2 years ago, and believe you me, running this adorable little pension is like living a fairy tale!
So then, is Haru-chan like your indentured servant?
She's more like an unpaid employee. This also happens to be Ronka's preferred method for keeping track of his daughter while he's busy working.
What the? How do you know all of this stuff?
Kill me.
Take my little girl under your wing, he says. He practically begged me. And since I still can't afford the expense of hired help, it works out for everyone. She's a model employee, really. It's such a shame I can't pay her anything. Oh, tell me what you boys think of this cute little apron she's wearing. I made it myself.
You are quite an exquisite seamstress.
A job, huh?
I don't get it. You turned down our invitation to Bali for this?
And we even asked her to go with us to Switzerland, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, well, I still don't have a passport, remember?
Which is precisely why I recommended one of our domestic resorts, and at a discount, no less.
Traitors, asking Haruhi to go on a summer vacation with you behind my back. Have you no feeling of loyalty? Of any solidarity? Togetherness is our guiding principle. I work myself to the bone upholding that, and this is the thanks I get.
Why was your cell phone
Turned off.
I just don't think about it, really.
Did you say you have a cell phone?
We convinced her she should borrow one of ours so we could keep in touch.
It's a part of a special friends and family plan.
Yeah, we're in each other's top 5.
Top 5? Friends and family? But wait, I'm your daddy and buddy, so I'm part of the plan too, right?
Senpai, whatever planet you're on, come home. Speaking of which, why are you even here? I'm gonna have to see you guys every day when the new term starts. Don't I have the right to spend my summer vacation the way I want to?
According to the handbook, jobs are prohibited.
I had no idea.
Hey, did you hear? Haruhi went and got herself a job without the school's permission.
No way. That's grounds for expulsion.
I think Karuizawa is way better than Switzerland anyway.
And overseas travel is so exhausting.
Of course, you do have the right to spend your vacation as you please. But then again, like it or not, so do we. And you know, I for one find Pension Misuzu to be exceptionally charming.
Rise and shine, my sleepy-headed senpai. Haruhi's made a special breakfast just for you.
Oh, how lovely. Come sit with me. Stay a while.
No, I can't. I'm an employee here and you're one of our honored guests. It's not allowed.
But who's to find out if it's only the two of us? Stay here with me and silly rules will no longer matter.
Senpai? Senpai? Hello?
I'm so sorry, boys. I'd love to have you all as guests, but I'm afraid there's only one vacant room left.
Only one room, you say? Well, that settles it. I'll have to stay here to represent the club.
Hey, that isn't fair!
Have you no feeling of loyalty? Of any solidarity, boss?
Togetherness is our guiding principle.
My own words twisted and thrown right back in my face.
Here's an idea. We bet you'll like it. Why not hold a little competition?
Call it the Guest Relations Odd Jobs Contest at Pension Misuzu.
It's very simple. We all just lend a hand around the place for the afternoon.
And whoever makes the best impression on Misuzu-chi gets to sleep in the vacant guest bedroom.
That's brilliant! I think it's an absolutely delightful idea! Yes! The winner of the contest will be determined by how refreshing they are. Remember, refreshing is the name of the game in guest relations.
Refreshing, refreshing, yay!
Now, don't think this is going to be a walk in the park, because I'm planning on working you boys to the bone.
Sounds like a blast.
You may not believe this, but this is the first time I've ever held a hammer in my life.
Just watching you work makes me feel tired.
You there! No complaining. 3-point deduction.
The pain. The pain.
And no whining either. That'll be another 3. You think that's gonna change my mind?
Welcome.
We have reservations made for a second-floor bedroom.
Yes, of course. Right this way, ladies.
We've been expecting you, although we weren't expecting you to be so young and pretty.
Fine, fine. Not exactly subtle, but they do get the job done. So, 5 refresher points for them. Mori, the legs on this table are wobbly. Would you be a dear and fix it out back, please?
Sure thing.
Nothing wasted in word or deed. 5 refresher points.
So what's a refresher point?
Haruhi, What do you think guests are after when they come all the way out to vacation in Karuizawa?
Let's see. The nice weather?
Oh, it's much more than that. They come for what they can't get in the city. Refreshing air, refreshing scenery, and refreshingly gorgeous young men! And now, thanks to your friends and their little contest, my pension will earn a reputation for being the premier hotspot for vacationers in search of the finest eye candy Karuizawa can offer!
Okay, sounds like you have a plan. And it's uncanny how much you remind me of someone else I know. Why does it always end up feeling like I bring the host club with me wherever I go? Kyoya-senpai, you're keeping your distance from all this.
Of course. Winning means I'd end up staying here alone, which frankly doesn't appeal to me. I'll just sit back and watch things unfold, then head for the cottage.
The cottage? You mean your family's?
That's right. We all have one in the area.
Then why make such a fuss about staying here?
So who's your favorite to win? There must be someone you have in mind. Do you care to bet?
No thanks. I don't have a clue.
Really? It's easy enough to tell at a glance. Honey-senpai's brand of cute doesn't quite fit Misuzu's notion of refreshing, so I'm afraid he's out. Tamaki comes a little closer to the ideal, provided he keeps his mouth shut. But we both know the likelihood of that. Ordinarily, you'd figure Hikaru and Kaoru. Then again, seems we have a dark horse.
Oh my. Gorgeous.
That's 20 more refresher points to Mori!
So then you think he's the one?
Except that if Honey-senpai drops out, Mori-senpai is bound to go along with him. His competing in the game at all is more or less conditional to that.
Which means victory will be ours.
Well, maybe not. I couldn't help but notice that the only room still available is a single bed. So if you did win, you couldn't both stay.
No big deal. We can just bring another bed over from the cottage.
Yeah, or we could even squeeze into the single.
How sweet. I guess you guys really are always together, huh?
Always.
The two of us have been together since we were born, so we haven't ever needed anybody else.
We never bothered making other friends until a few years ago. We thought the world was made up of idiots.
Oh, really?
But then... Well, that was before we knew you. We'd totally let you sleep with us.
Thanks. I'll pass.
The contest isn't quite decided yet. There is still a number of ways to make this game more interesting.
This guy's always got something up his sleeve. Does that qualify as refreshing?
Oh yeah? Thinking about helping the boss, are you?
We're not going to lose. It's no use.
There, all in a day's work.
Oh, your repairs are totally unrefreshing. 3-point deduction!
He used up so much of his energy trying to be refreshing that his work suffered for it. Is he all right in the head?
He's never had an actual job before, you know.
Hey, cut it out! That's cold!
We have to chill the watermelon. That's how our guests like it.
Oh, so refreshing.
I'll lose to those two idiots if this keeps up. Failure is not an option. Haruhi's respect for me is on the line. She has to understand that I'm worthy of being considered part of her top 5!
Grandiose ambitions aside, I think your approach to winning is a bit skewed.
Kyoya, can't you see that her esteem for me as a father figure hangs in the balance?
If I may offer some advice, there is something that only you can pull off. That is, if you choose the right music.
So much for us.
Kaoru? You're out here alone? Where's Hikaru?
He went to get some trash bags for us.
Huh. Do you still think you'll win?
I don't know. Kyoya-senpai's created a monster. The boss didn't even know this place had a piano before he pointed it out to him.
Oh!
Huh?
Look out! I'm so sorry. Are you two all right?
Don't worry, we're okay, right?
Yeah. Thanks, I'm fine.
Kaoru! You're hurt. Let me see.
I'm fine. It's only a little cut. Hikaru?
Don't scare me like that.
Hey, I'm sorry. Do you forgive me?
Bravo! Bravo! 100 points for refreshing brotherly love! A perfect score! And the victory goes to the Hitachiin brothers!
So begins the long, dark night of my soul.
Congrats, you guys.
Oh, it was nothing, really.
What the? Hang on a second. Was all of that staged?
Well, now, who could say? I'm okay, I promise. You should be happy that we won without having to resort to the quarreling brother strategy, right?
Come on, I said I was sorry. What do you want me to do? I didn't mean to kick you out of bed. It was an accident.
Accident or not, my back is killing me.
Get us some breakfast, please. I'll have 2 pieces of baguette toast with clarified butter and Garnet's seal syrup.
I'll take poached eggs with bacon and a bowl of whole grain cereal. The kind with those little pieces of dried fruit in it.
Hold on. We don't even have that stuff on the menu.
Huh?
Just who in the world do you think you are? Acting like members of some privileged aristocracy on holiday.
We are aristocracy?
So are you, boss.
You are missing the whole point of travel. When in Roma, do as the Romans do, that's what I say. Just look at this. Karuizawa cuisine fit for a king. Cold pasteurized Jersey steaks, fresh juice, Highland vegetables, smoked salmon cooked over cherrywood, the local pride, I might add. And last but not least, freshly baked breads with homemade jam. Bon appetit.
Since when have you
Been such a connoisseur.
Oh, since he started learning from Misuzu. He's been in the kitchen with him all morning long.
We arranged them like so. Brilliant. While the two of you were sleeping the day away, I decided to start a refreshing host workshop. I even wrote a manual.
You really need a life.
While you are acting as my apprentice, you may not treat me as your senpai. That is the first rule I have written.
Really?
Hey, wait. Have you got to rule number 5 yet? It says we have to be up by 6 a.m.
Have Kyoya-senpai and Honey-senpai read through the manual yet?
Hey, look, we're sorry, boss.
We didn't mean to stir up painful memories.
Good morning. Arai produce.
Good morning to you. Working boy, eh? A high schooler?
Yes, ma'am. I'm helping out at my uncle's shop for the summer.
How refreshing! Haruhi! Would you put these in the refrigerator for me?
Okay.
Haruhi Fujioka?
Hey, Arai.
I run and run 1,000 miles, and I am barely breathing. Only the keeps this body strong and